not talking about the cigar.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn, Lou, Seth, guys from the Villiger Cigar Studios, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
I sent it over, June.
Good. I think we have like a what's old is new, what's old kind of theme going on with a couple cigars this review cycle, and this is one of those.
Yeah. So speaking of, we are talking about the CAO Pilón Añejo Robusto. Cigar is more of a Robusto Extra 5.5 inch by 54 ring gauge. Comes out of the Hatsa factory in Honduras. Wrapper is Ecuadorian Sumatra. Binder is Honduran Habano. Filter is from Nicaragua and the Dominican Republic. Blended by Rick Rodriguez. Price point is $8.89. Cigar was released in April of 2022. So with all that out of the way, June, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
Focus, June.
Focus.
The CAO Pilón Añejo. Yes. I like the first third.
You want me to take over, June?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Back to earth. Okay. First third was good. Second third almost held up. Overall average, but the better of the average. I feel like I've said that before in the past review, but it is what it is. Not all averages equal the same. But what I did like about the cigar was I like this consistent, like chalky cocoa, dry cocoa. It's like a really chalky, almost like milk powdery kind of a thing going on, and cedar note that for the most part it consistently gave some nice, red pepper spice. Elevated cedar was good, but that chalky like cocoa note was like definitely the whole run of the profile for me. But within the second or last third, it just got a little bit too kind of earthy cedary for me, and then didn't carry that cocoa note enough. But that was like the winner of the profile, that note.
How about you, Seth?
Yeah, listen, I was getting this like cocoa, leather, floral, and herbal quality. In the first third, it was medium in strength and body, and it had some damp wood qualities, and it just was it was a fun combo, and I really enjoyed it. And it carried into the second third, and it kept doing well there, and then final third it kind of just went down more, and I was just getting more faint cocoa notes with some dry wood, some earth and mineral qualities. Medium strength and body, so really good. I enjoyed the first 2/3, but kind of went back down to average final. John?
Tasted like disappointment. I really enjoyed the original CAO Pilón, and this was nothing like that at all. I mean, it was just, it wasn't balanced. The flavors are all over the place, fighting against each other. Like it started out with earth, dark chocolate, and espresso, and then it became sweet coffee and pepper. And then it was mineral and earth forward with bitterness. And then it was sweet again. And then it was woody forward. And I was just like, I can't keep up with the flavor transitions, and none of them are like in a positive direction. And then the second third was similar, dry wood, earth, mild espresso, then sweetness, then earth and minerality, then back to tobacco sweetness, then baking spices, then dry wood driving it. And then the last third was mostly just dry wood with some tannic accents. So it was only an hour and 30, which is quite quick for a cigar that size. But honestly, I was kind of happy it didn't go longer than that. Honestly, burn was straight and held on well, and no surprise, resistant draw again and again and again. I don't know what's going on in the industry, but man, am I getting tired of cigars that have resistant draw. So let's say average score for me. Aaron, what about you?
For me, the cigar started with lightly toasted cedar and baking spice, some earth joined in fairly quickly, and some chalkiness a little bit later. Cigar going to maintain those components the rest of the way with just changes to the fullness in them up and down. Construction was absolutely perfect for me, as it was for Seth in June. So something wrong with your humidor, John.
Stop sending me the bad cigars. That's
the cigar had an average flavor profile throughout. Nothing really exciting going on. There was some transitioning of components, but it didn't really add to the overall enjoyment. I think the original Pilón was a step above this offering, and that would be the cigar I'd go for over this one. But I don't really see myself coming back to this cigar. So, gain of the score is going to start at the top with Seth at 6.82. June gave it a 6.1. I gave it a 5.75. John gave it 5.30. So Seth, how'd that 6.82 match up for you?
Just give them to me. I loved it. Listen, I enjoyed the first 2/3. I really liked the price. Really good construction. I'm not going to go hunt it down, but I definitely smoke them again. I've smoked a bunch of them.
All right, Jiunn, 6.1.
6-1 is a good score. This was almost consistently good, almost more good than average, like I was saying. And so to that extent,
show some more positivity. Come on.
Yeah, so I'm fuck it. I'm gonna buy a box.
There you go.
Whoa, take it easy. Take it easy.
Well, just kidding. Maybe a $5.
All right, my 5.75 matches up well. Average flavor profile, perfect construction. That's what 5.75 was made for. So spot on. All right, John, 5.3.
Did we show the cigar? I forgot.
We didn't. Let's do it.
Okay.
Good idea.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, listen, 5.3 matches up well. I think the issue here, obviously, resistant draw. Otherwise, it would have been probably 5.5. But pretty average across the board. Just nothing there that would cause me to go back to the larger ring gauge for the older version. Absolutely, this one not so much.
All right. Any final thoughts on this cigar?
You had an extra pair of
Cigar.
hands.
I mean, look at that. It's got umlauts. It's got fucking tobacco leaves. God.
Umlauts.
Over the O and the I. Pilón and or the N.
Okay. I
don't think that's an umlaut.
Umlaut's 2 dots over something,
Umlaut's
right?
2 dots over no. And also it'd be a completely different sound. I think the squiggly over the N means it's a short N. And añejo versus añejo.
Either way.
Yeah, we're not the ones to be teaching Spanish lessons. But anyway.
Ich bin Ausländer und spreche nicht Deutsch.
All right. Wherever you're catching this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Read the full written review on the website, developmentpalates.com. Follow us on social media channels, and you catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
Añejo.